Alright, welcome back to the step 2 on how to perform the t-test on paid sample or paid sample t-test. So this is where we stopped. We built this table, very beautiful table. Remember, we transferred data from the web page using Transpose all the way to Microsoft Excel. Okay, solution step, this is step 1. Set up the null and alternate hypothesis. I'm sure you understand that. The null hypothesis says that the two are the same. The alternate says the two are not the same. So it's actually comparing the two means. Alright, we've created the table to calculate the difference. This we have done. Alright, so step 3, calculate the mean difference from the table. That we've also done, as we got the mean difference of 2. Now in step 4, calculate the standard deviation of the differences. Now this can be gotten very easily. Okay, now we've gotten it using Microsoft Excel, but using the formula we have SD squared is equal to 1 over n minus 1 sigma d minus d all squared. So in our Excel sheet we have this to be d minus d squared, and we have n to be 10. So we have SD squared is equal to 1 over 10 minus 1 times 18. I hope this is clear. If not, let me know in the comment box below. So after that we have SD squared, okay, and then we take the square root, and that gives us 1.414. Remember that we got the same thing in Microsoft Excel. To get it in Microsoft Excel, you use the formula called stdev, and then you select the range of data. Alright, so let's now proceed to the next step. Calculate the standard error. That is step 5. This you can calculate using the formula. Standard error in D is equal to SD over root n. We already have SD and we have root 10. Root n and n is equal to 10. When we do this, we have the standard error to be this. Alright, so step 6, calculate the T-statistic using the formula T is equal to mean difference. Remember, the mean difference is the mean or the average of all the differences calculated over the standard error. So we have the standard error calculated. So when we do this, we have 2 over this, and we have 4.472. So step 7, look up the T-statistic from the table of T distribution. So from the table of this T distribution, we find it using n minus 1 equal to 9 degrees of freedom and 0.05 significance. That gives us 2.262. So let's verify from, remember this is T calculated. Now let's look at the table to see if we can get exactly that. So this is statistical table. Let's wait for it to open up. Actually, you can just download a copy from this link. So we are going to use the T distribution. Of course, there are many different tables in there. Normal distribution is different, is for z-test. So chi-square, no. Alright, binomial, no, not binomial. Alright, so you can see T distribution. So we want to be at 9 degree of freedom, okay, and we have 0.975. This we are going to talk about it a little later, but this is where you actually will be checking the last column. So if we take 9 degree of freedom and we go all the way to the last one, we have, as you can see, you can verify it also using your own table. If you have a table in your textbook, we have 2.262. Alright, so let's get back. So there we have 2.262. So we see the tabulated value of T is 2.262. The calculated value of T is 4.4721. Step 8, compare the tabulated value and calculated value and draw a conclusion. So we see that the calculated value of t is greater than the table, the critical value of t from the table. Take note, the t we calculated is greater than the t in the table. This means there is significant difference in the means of the two samples. Therefore, we reject the null hypothesis that states that the two means are equal. The two means are not equal. From our analysis or from our test, we see that there is significant difference. Coming back to the problem, how do we now answer this question? We can now say that cars get significantly better mileage with premium gas. So we can advise the company to continue using premium gas because it's better than mileage with regular gas. Alright, so this is how to perform the student t-test or paid sample t-test. I'm Kainton the Genius. I would like to remind you, subscribe to my channel right now. Click on the subscribe button, like this video, share it with your friends. Maybe it might help them in some homework. If you have something you want me to discuss or a homework or test you want me to solve, let me know in the description box and be sure that I'm always there for you. I'd like to thank you for viewing.